get our game started. I have to get this logbook. Let's go. Where are my maps? Let's get the okay. Need to get some tablets here. First off, let's see what they are. See what the cost for each tablet. What's the most you can get? 18. That's a lot. I don't need that. Okay. So we're gonna need this. Let's get all of our tablets lined up. Need chaos. We're gonna just get 2 divines worth. Why not? And we're gonna get this tablet. We're gonna need another one here. Let's see. Let's see if we can find anything on the cheap. I mean, not really. Not really. Looking kind of pricey. But it doesn't matter. Getting something good. Gonna drop some stuff. What are these going for? An annulment? 20. 15 there? Yeah, I got one of those. I could sell one of those as well. Okay, and then we just need an irradiated one. Alright. 10 maps. I guess it doesn't matter, we just don't want waystones. I was going for like essences or whatever, but it's not a big enough deal. If I can get it cheaper, then I'd rather have that. Yeah, these ones are cheap. Let's see if I can get like a better one maybe. Let's go like 34%. Let's go gold. We don't want gold. Alright. So this one's 5 chaos. Okay. We're on our first 10 maps. We've got 20 maps lined up. Damn, this guy's got some shit. I don't want that shit. So I ran like 2 maps earlier. Just messing around. Got a div from each of them. Both of them were fairly unjuiced maps. And I ran a breach because one of the maps had like Ended up with 10 breaches in it, and it was like a sun temple too. It was horrible. Um, but there was a delirium mirror, so I had like a mega delirium mirror. Um, Sun temple was absolutely the worst. I ran them with these garbage tablets here. It's because I wanted to get to that overrun. Put that. Hold on to them. Why not? Just I wanted to get over here. Cool. And then I ran since I had like 10 breaches or more actually, I think it was more. I ended up doing a Twisted Domain, and I dropped a Wrathpith from Zesht directly. So overall, a good little, basically 3 maps that I ran in a row. 2 maps on a Twisted Domain. It was probably, I mean, I can't lie, the 10 breach map took me like 12 minutes to run or something like that. It was pretty disgusting. Also, I'm gonna run dynamic calling. I really didn't notice any performance difference as far as like my DPS or anything like that. Like I guess I heard, but it made that Sun Temple run way smoother. So I'd much rather just have it run a little smoother, even if it doesn't look perfect. Where's that other essence? Oh, there it is. Get this essence. Maybe we'll get lucky again here. Drop something cool. Probably Surefoot. Just gonna try to go through the maps pretty quick today. Not pussyfoot around too much. Probably gonna be a shorter stream because of that. I'll just save all the breach splinters and I'll run them at the end. Maybe we'll see. But yeah, we're just chilling today. It's kind of a busy day, so but I still wanted to stream. That was a pretty disappointing one. Maybe the breach will have something for me. Oh, give me 1 second. I gotta run and grab something. Got something in the oven. Okay. Anyway. See what happens when we run this breachy breach. Okay, pretty disappointing there. But what are you gonna do? These things happen. Like I said, I had a bunch of really good luck earlier. I bought a new quiver. It's not great, but it's better than it was, and it gave me like a 20,000 damage boost. Which is good. Good little damage boost. Hey, at least there's a chaos out of it. I'll take that. Take this one. Oops, something hit me. Something hit me. Drops, okay. Anything over here? Doubt it. Let's go beat the tar out of Crowbell. I gotta go grab that thing out of the oven. Should be pretty quick. Dude's always got these bells stuck out of him. I didn't even realize he kind of like rings. Okay, get in there first. Start laying the trap. Yeah, nothing, okay. Alright, be back again real quick. Okay, let's go. Hope everyone's having a good evening, good morning, good day, whatever, wherever you are. Give me that. Put these in the currency. Crap. Everyone wants that. I don't even know why I identified that. Mistake. Okay. Raised fields, absolutely not. Crypt, probably not. Blooming fields again, nah, we just fucked that one up. Okay. Kind of like Caldera. We'll run Caldera. I haven't run one in a while. It's mostly like I'm not annoyed that I didn't get a div. I'm annoyed that I ran my like good mapping didn't get a div, and like earlier I was running totally unjuiced stuff and dropping shit. So makes you wonder. It makes you wonder. At least it makes me wonder. I don't know if it makes you guys wonder. Let me do the goddamn thing. Nope. Switch back to Nova. I don't know why I didn't have that on. Hit this right away. Not a lot dropping at all, honestly. Not getting a lot of gongs or anything on my map, or on my item filter. Okay, that's done. Maybe I hate this map. I think I confused it for another map. It's the one, is it Wayward Isles, maybe? I mean, whatever, but I mean, we'd really like to get some tink action. Ooh, Hysteria. I don't know what those are worth now. Probably less than a div, but getting a corrupted essence is always a good feeling. Haven't had one in a while since I really stopped like going for them specifically. I think the only one I've had since I stopped like farming essences early in the league was one Insanity, which is absolutely worth nothing. So that's cool. It tinked. We got a tink, guys. Are there 50 monsters in the room with us? They all like bullet ants and shit. Goddamn. And then maybe they're in this little nook over here. It's gotta be. No? Oh my gosh. Okay, let's kill the boss anyway. Rather than go all over the planet. Switch over here. See how quickly this asshole dies. Oh, he lost the ball. Okay. Oh, they pop up after you kill them, I guess? Okay, that's what happens. Any more of you shitheads? Okay. Not Insanity, Hysteria. Oh my god, 5 Chaos. That's kind of weak, but whatever. I mean, I guess it's like a good time to craft like horror gloves. Could probably craft a lot of them. I'm sure the bases are what's expensive though. Like I'm sure a pair of like vol wraps are really up there. Oasis. Race fields go away. I don't like any of these maps really. They're so overdone. Can I get like a... Should I take a Vol City really? I really like Hive. Could do a Hive, I don't really like a Hive. So I don't like any of these though. I hate Riverside. Riverside's so small. It's honestly not that dense either. Okay, let's do this one. So it's gonna look up Vol wraps. So if I wanted like a really good pair of Vol wraps, exceptional. How much they going for? I mean, that's not bad. I wonder if I can get a good pair. Maybe I should save up and just get a good pair of 3 sockets. What? That's funny. Someone has a pair of 3-socket Vol gloves with nothing on them. How did that happen? They just annulled everything off? They annulled everything off it, then just hit it with a... That's so weird. Who does that? Like, what is that flex? Damn, 2 bunk-ass coffers, really? Fucking debated. I'll tell you what, I'm ready to see a new League mechanic. I'm ready for Abyssals to be gone. I mean, they just seem like, you know, they're not bad, but they were a whole lot better earlier in the league, for sure. I don't hate them, I'm just like, eh. And I mean, like, next league, I mean, I might even, like, you know, if they make tablets for Abyssal tablets or something like that, I could even consider, like, doing that, like, over breaches even. But, like, on every map, especially with, like, the depths and everything being kind of bunk, I don't know. But, like, assuming that, like, a lot of those, like, bones and things like that are going to go up in price, then yeah, I'll run the shit out of an Abyss. But right now they just don't feel good. Feels like a lot of to do for nothing. I say that, but I got like a light yesterday on the same map that I got the perfect chaos. So, I mean, they're good, but I don't know. They're disappointing. I guess a lot of things are in this game. Don't have expectations in this game. Expectations are the real enemy. They're the real final boss. You're thinking this game is gonna give you something solid. Just don't even. I didn't mean to grab that. Damn, I meant to grab the round. Actually, a little surprised at how cheap those Asterias are. I want to see how much a crazy pair of horror gloves is going for. Because like at that price, they can't really be going for that much. Everything's so cheap. You could fucking craft them all day. Like I think I hit a horror is like a div and a half. Like if you went in with like 25 divine, you could like craft for days. Maybe not days, but you know what I mean. You could definitely get a third socket on a good pair of gloves fairly easily. Dude, I just want to go up these stairs. Please just let me go up them. God. Game. I don't know why I picked this up. Do I need this? No, I don't need this. Definitely don't need that. Garbage. Just as I thought. Let's see what a good pair of horror gloves goes for. A good pair, like if I went mine and just like, okay. I usually am a little bit earlier than this, but I'm okay with streaming later. I just not sure why I got into doing it. Well, I guess I'm sometimes like I like to get to bed a little bit early, but my wife's not around this week, so you know. She's on a work trip, so it's been easy to stay up. Socket items. But yeah, I could definitely consider streaming this late more regularly for sure. Let's see if I... Oh, nice. Rarity of items found. Let's see if we can do something like this. So, if I want like nearly all tier 1s right here. Oh my god, never mind, these are not cheap. So what if I want... Nice. Yeah, I usually start a little bit earlier, a couple hours earlier. I usually start around 6 here, so like I would have normally started like 2.5 hours ago. But yeah, that's... But like honestly, like I usually get people to start coming in like around 8 o'clock anyway, so I feel like I should start later anyway. Let's see what these go for. Okay, so these are a little cheaper, but they're not as... The ones up here are not as good. Best ones are like 200. Let's see if we switch to attack speed. So if I just wanted... Physical damage, fire damage, attack speed. right? Yeah, no, I was just, yeah, no, I'm gonna end up being switching over some point early next year probably to PC. In fact, I was just looking at that. Was it the Steam machine that just got announced today? That looks cool. Honestly, if that thing has PC capability or like good streaming capability, like more than what you get on like a console, I could see myself picking that up. It's basically a PC, where you can hook keyboard and mouse up to it and everything. Looks nice. And if it costs half as much as a PC, I'm down. But if it doesn't have like a good onboard, like doesn't have more at least more streaming capabilities than I have now, because this basically just lets me go on. Yeah, yeah, for sure. Like as long as I can, like the specs are good enough, like as is that I've seen, that I would get it for sure. But it's just a matter of um, if I can uh, continue, if I could stream, if it has any semblance of features, like because on PlayStation you can basically go live. I don't know. I don't know if you can modify it. I'm not sure what the how much stuff is going. Like there is limited information on what it can on the specs and everything right now. So I'm gonna wait a little bit to see what happens with it. Um, but I mean, it definitely looks like a good option. It's definitely a better option than the current console market. Like it's gonna mop the it's gonna mop up the console field, I think for sure. Even if it costs like a good bit more. Not to mention, I'm gonna I love the aesthetic. Just having a little black cube. Yeah, no, and like I feel I like in my mind like the Steam market knows how big streaming is for them, whereas I feel like with Sony and Microsoft, they kind of don't. They don't really care. You know what I mean? That's not their market. Whereas like Steam kind of works, I think, a little bit more knowing with a little bit more knowledge of that sort of market. So like I'd hope that they would have some sort of like it'd be great if they had some sort of like stripped down onboard OBS. You know, maybe it doesn't have like full OBS capabilities, but maybe lets you like set up a scene and do a couple of things. You know, um, I mean, I think that would make it worth paying whatever for like if even if they just made it like on the more expensive model because there's like two models of it. I think that would be awesome. Yeah, no, it's waste. It's such a clean little machine too. Looks great. Looks like it doesn't take up a lot of space. It's supposedly quiet. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I'm definitely interested in seeing that. Super funny of them to just like drop it on a random Wednesday too, with no like real announcement. They're just like, oh, by the way. Makes a lot of sense too, because like, you know, I don't think like gamers are really like care a lot about all that fluff and announcement stuff. Like if it's got good specs, people will buy it. They don't need a light show. Yeah, I think it's definitely gonna be very interesting to see how it goes. Honestly, like when the Steam Deck was announced, I wasn't sure how like popular that would be, and it out performed my expectations for what people have said. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, I feel like the Steam machine has been like a long time in the works. I feel like I've heard like rumblings of it for like a decade. But yeah, I'm at least interested to check out all the specs on it and consider it, because like I don't really like outside of outside of gaming, I don't have much reason to have some expensive PC. No, for sure. And like honestly, like there's so many indie games that I miss out on that I've wanted to play. Not like good one, not necessarily like the greatest games, not even like super expensive games, but you know, just those little fun games you see people playing, streaming and stuff like that. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, like yeah, exactly. If you can like if it has like media capabilities, like you can put Netflix, you can put like, you know, different streaming stuff on it, I think that's going to be huge. Oh look, we got an idle thing. You gotta do that idle, why not? Let's see. Where is... There we go. Where is this? Critical damage bonus. Okay. Let's see what we can do. I don't think I've ever gotten anything good out of one of these. I've never got a bloodletting or any of those fun things, so maybe today's that day. I don't think they're worth nearly as much as they were before. I think they're still worth something though. Okay, let's see what we can do. Let's put a fork on for these dense hallways. Dense, narrow hallways. On Citadel. Whoa, 1 second here. Oh. Yeah, for sure. I'm looking forward to learning more about it. I need to watch some of the hands-on reviews. I've only seen like the I saw the like announcement video, and then I went to their page and just checked out the specs. I mean, it seems pretty good. Like, doesn't seem like there's anything to complain about. I don't really know how to quantify like 6 times more powerful than a Steam Deck though, I'll be honest with you. Like, I don't know exactly how that like... Whenever they say that, I don't know how that like works. I feel like this game is just going to give me really bad luck today, since it gave me really good luck earlier today off stream. Ran like 3 maps off stream and I got like 10 divine. So now I feel like it's going to be like, nah, you can work for your money. Whatever, but yep. Okay. Hey, never mind. They're doing me a solid with that. I mean, it's a div and a half. It's not crazy. Yeah, I got, well, one map I got a, um, two maps I got a Divine, and then I ran a Twisted Domain and got a Wrathpith. So that was, you know, pretty good. It was a nice little haul. I was just messing around too. I just jumped on. I can't even remember why. I collect some stuff out of, you know, just, you know, speaking of just messing around, have they given me my treasure yet? No, they have not. I want this so bad. I want this in my hideout. I want to put him right here. I have a space for him. Can't believe they made me watch 3 hours of a stream and they won't even give me my thing. For shame. What a step went on. Let's go. Let's go to a step map and get jumped immediately. I still think it's funny that, like, there's literally two maps that are the same. This and Willow are exactly the same. The only difference is in Willow you do not get jumped immediately. Otherwise they're 100% the same map. Yo, fast as fuck boy. Hold on, let's do a speed check real quick. 232. That I have not been able to get, like, so whenever I first, like, started upgrading my speed and getting, like, or not first started getting, I had, you know, got my boots, I got my charm, I got, like, all sorts of speed things, and then, like, I ran through a map and I had like I was like I was always getting like 300 plus speed on every time I ran. And then my highest was like 337. And now I feel like I never hit above like 250. They nerfed my speed. They're like, stop giving everything haste auras and hasted. These Deadeyes don't need it. Okay, there's more breach map. More breaches on this map, at least one. Yeah, crazy to get a Wrathpith from Zesh, honestly. Nolan? Perfect KO. Perfect regal. God damn it. Let's go back around this side. We cleared most of it. Oh, no, there's still some monsters. They might be natural monsters though. Let's go. Bro, these terrible lineage support jumps need to just go away. Okay, let's do a quick little circle, pick up all the chaos and stuff that I missed. Greater chaos, nice. Take that. Okay. Let's go kill Gozer. I mean, I'll take an annulment for sure. I mean, not a bad haul, not a great haul. Let's see what we got there. Crap. Ain't taking that with me. I'll take the tab with the why not. Let me go get a drink real quick. Right back. Let's portal it up. Oop. Wrong button. 20% rare monsters. Ugh, not great. I guess I can do an Oasis. I don't mind Oasis, I just don't like... The boss is just a little annoying. He has like a lot of one-shot mechanics. And like he also does the thing, if you don't kill him really quick, he'll like go up in the air and like summon minions so you can't hit him. Which is super annoying. Not a fan. As far as like DPS, I feel like he's like one of the hardest map bosses. Lightless Void. Apparently we're fighting Gulamak later. Ugh. So buildings. Okay. Round one. Oh man, remember when stuff used to be worse stuff? Like Reaver Catalyst used to be worse stuff? Switch over deliberation real quick. Man, not getting a lot of mercy here tonight. Okay, let's do the expedition and the void. Maybe this expedition has everything we've ever wanted in it. What do we got down here? Quantity of item, rare monsters, magic monsters. Is there any good markers for chests? I don't even see a gold chest marker. It's like not even really worth it to do that. Okay, out over here. It's kind of shit set up.
Risky choice.
Whatever. I don't know, I'm like trying to be strategic as if they're gonna like drop me some awesome shit. This is not where the mirrors come from. Or anything for that matter. It's definitely not where the divs come from. It would a scam. Scam. this shithead up. I swear I've never seen that boss actually do a real attack. This is like GGG giving me a sign telling me to just do, they're like, just do simulacrums. That's what you were made for. Let's cash in this Twilight Reliquary key. Let's go get our quarterstaff or whatever the hell they're gonna give me. Maybe this is it. Maybe this is the headhunter. Not that headhunter's worth all that much at this point, but maybe this is it, guys.
Let's hope there's something in here worth taking.
Oh yeah. Perfect. Exactly what I always wanted. It's like you go to the Reliquary Vault to get nerfed items. Items that wouldn't were nerfed in the past leagues.
Go on. Closer. Climb.
Let's go. This is the Timeless Jewel. Tech rods. Here it is. It's probably not. No one even probably wants it anymore. Everyone's got it that's ever needed it. It's probably worth like 10 chaos or something nonsensical. Honestly, there's not a lot of stuff that's like worth all that much at this point. It feels like outside of like just getting raw currency and like the super crazy chase items like rite of passage and stuff like that. Feels like so much stuff is just has been capped since there's nobody playing anymore. Oh, as expected. Crap.
How can I?
I wish you could choose between Doriani and the hooded one to put in your hideout. I don't think you can though. Yeah, they remove them. Lame. I wonder what Navali or Navili or whatever her name is gonna be for in the future, if anything. Or if she's just gonna suck all the air out of the room, just existing. Hmm. Modifier and Esmeri Spirit? Fuck it, let's go. Maybe they'll put an Abyss right in the boss arena too. Get the trifecta of horse shit. Yo, yellow coffer, a rare coffer, and nothing shows up? That should be fucking illegal. Stop shroud walking me away from the target. It is gonging. Is it the antidote charm? I don't want that. It's another dune lurker? What the hell? We're just... Oh, okay. Okay. Another perfect exalt. It's one of those perfect exalt nights. Not another perfect exalt night. Why am I getting so... I mean, I guess I'm not trying to, like... I feel like I'm getting, like, half the amount of breach players I normally do. At most. Like, it's usually, like, 20 plus per breach. 7? Seems really weird. Okay. The lib. Oh. Gotta get my groove back. I guess I'll take that, and that. 11 monsters, no more breaches. Probably not worth it to go back for much. If there's anything else out there. Yeah, but I feel like 7 is just like... I feel like I haven't seen 7 since before I got like all my points in the breach tree. Or like if maybe if I'm running like a... I don't, but like if I was... Whenever I was running like tier 7 maps, I didn't get a lot. Honestly, it's horrible. Okay. Let's see. God, I hate Canyon. I like Wayward Isle. Just do Wayward Isle because I like it. Not because we're going to profit from it, but, you know, it's fun. Wayward Isle is like a gloomy sandspit. It's like gloomy sandspit where it doesn't have a second, like a backside to it. It's longer. Switch to Nova. Come on, let me down. I feel like I haven't seen one of them there starfish for a while. Oh my god. I'm not even picking that thing up. question is will whatever I kill in this monolith, will it even show up on my item builder? Let's find out. What? They're trolling me. They're trolling me because I said that. That's what happens whenever that's why you talk shit, get divine. That's the rule, guys. Talk shit, get divine. If you haven't gotten a divine in a while, just start talking shit, and they'll give you one. Just how it is. I don't make the rules. And if I did make the rules, that would be the rule. You gotta talk a little bit of shit if you want a divine. Honestly, though, like it's hard to be rolling in it right now. Even if you have a lot of divines, everything is either worthless or everything that you pick up is worthless, and everything that that you want is too expensive. That's the point of the league that we're in. We're in the part of the league where you basically are just like you're just hoping that something. Oh my god. You're just hoping that a mirror drops or a Heinekor's lock. That's pretty much like other than that, it's just like yeah, I'm kind of dirt farming for divine. Pretty funny. This set of 10 maps is doing pretty good, but they're doing pretty bad. But now we're up over 5 divine in 9 maps. Yeah, no, it seems like it's pretty safe. Like, Ballista has been around in some form since like the first league. Doesn't seem like it's taken too many nerfs, really. Unless they do it this time. You never know. Those GGG guys are bullies, they might just do it. Not yet. Honestly, I'm gonna have to wait till I see more. I'm gonna have to wait till I see some details. Like, obviously this build's gonna get nerfed into the ground. Like, it's gonna get smashed. I'm actually really interested in to see how they smash it, because it might end up like beating up a whole lot of other builds depending on how they do it. Like if they nerf, like the thing. Okay, so this is getting nerfed. The constricting command Viper cap totally getting nerfed. Other than that, it's just a bunch of rare stuff. So I don't like. So they'd have to actually go into like the gems at that point and the passive nodes. And I don't know what exactly they're gonna go towards, because there's like four different versions of this build that are all pretty powerful. Like if they nerf constricting command, then it goes back to the build where we use companion damage, right? So like if that happens, and if they nerf constricting command but keep the companion damage stuff the same, then it doesn't really get a whole nerf, unless they go into here and they like cut down, like they nerf constricting command and then they come in here and make these like 6%, 6%, then maybe it's gonna get like beat up a little bit more. As far as skill gems though, like I'm not sure what they could. I mean, they could drop the percentages down to like 25% on physical damage to lightning. Like they could do stuff like that. It'll be interesting to see what they choose to do though, because that's definitely going to affect other builds. So it's like I can't say like I want to start a Molnir build if they're gonna just like nerf lightning. the hell's an enlightened robe? What was it? One thing I haven't seen this league. I've never dropped a tabula rasa. No, it's not. Like the thing is whenever there's an overperforming build, they nerf it from every possible angle. Like whenever Spark got nerfed, every piece, like my Spark character got nerfed every layer. Like every piece of every unique that it used got nerfed. Almost every skill gem it used got nerfed, and parts of the and like they used Eldritch Battery, Mind over Matter, and Chaos Inoculation. These all took major nerf. It got nerfed on every level. So they're probably not just going to take Lightning down a peg, but they're definitely going to hit it from a million different angles so that like no one's playing it next league. Like that's definitely most likely what's going to happen. It makes me also wonder, like they're probably all like, and it's not as popular of a build, but like if they're going for nerfing some nerfing like different lightning things, like I think Spark Blood Mage is definitely up on the chopping block as well. That thing does crazy damage. It's stronger than this build. It's just not as fast. Um, yeah, I mean like druid stuff's probably going to be expensive, and it's also like kind of depends on whatever the league mechanic ends up being. Because like I don't again like I still need to do more research on like some of them, but warrior's going to get nerfed into the ground for no reason continually. Yeah, they need to. I would love to see warrior actually get some real buffs. That like just give them buffs without nerfing anything. There's nothing the warrior does that actually needs nerfed. There's nothing. Zero things that need nerfed. So like being like, oh, we buff the warrior, and then having like nerfs also. It just seems so like I don't know. It's so backhanded. Like you guys really don't need to buff. You really don't need to nerf the warrior. It's fine, right? Make armor good again. Make it at least like honestly just give don't make them so slow. Like give them something, move some of our movement speeds from nodes or attack speeds or something over there, do some I don't know. I don't know. Or like skill speed nodes or something. I don't know, something. I liked how what was it like the Smith of Katava was like perfect as far as like it was like a juggernaut for defense, and then they were like that's too good, so it's like it like wasn't strong enough offensively still, but like they were just like we can't have something this defensive in the game because if they ever do figure out the offense, everything is fucked. So they were like, let's just nerf the defense ahead of times. Yeah, that's the only thing you could do is shield charge and everything, but it's also like I feel like the funny thing about that is I feel like GGG hates that. I feel like they hate the idea of just moving around a map using a skill. Like Tempest Flurry and stuff, I feel like that annoys them. I feel like that's why they nerf a lot of things more. So nerfed like Tempest Flurry more than the damage was the fact that people were just moving around the map too fast. But I mean, they're obviously aware of shield charge. They've seen it, what, like 9 times or something in those races. Yeah, it's like you can just offhand a shield and do that too. Like you don't even need to like build around shield charge or anything. I mean, like, yeah, that's part of it. Like, is that like they want us to experience the bosses, but they're so devastating in a lot of ways. And I'm not a PoE one player a lot, but at least through the campaign, like there was no point where I felt like anything could like really hurt me all that much. Like it was pretty tame. So like I feel like they really would need to tame stuff down to really elongate the fights. And either way, like that's just not the nature of ARPGs. We're gonna try to find the fastest way of killing everything. You could try all you want, but if the maths are there, we'll figure them out, and everyone will copy the same three builds in order to do it. Like it's just how it is because like the bosses will never straight up be the feature. The feature is looting. People want the loot from the bosses. I mean, like my idea, I think that we should just, if you gave us a system where you could make the bosses like infinitely difficult, um, but like increase the rewards much more simple, much more plainly. Like if you just had really good rewards that increased the with the difficulty, and then you make the difficulty go just scale infinitely. Like every time they get twice as hard, every time they get twice as hard. Sure, you might guarantee them to drop a divine every time they kill the boss, but you can eventually get them to hit a wall. And we're in early access now. We should find out where those walls are. What is the point where people stop being able to melt the boss? Is it like tier 12? You know what I mean? Because then we should adjust up for that, and that should be kind of like, rather than adjust down. I feel like adjusting down is just never going to fully work because I've never seen a ARPG where they're not able to do that. I mean, I guess there's a lot of newer ARPGs that I haven't really watched too much of. Like, what's that one? There's that one that's like kind of a soul. It's kind of soulsy. That Moon Studios is doing. What is it? No Rest for the Wicked. That one maybe you can't really melt the bosses as much. I've seen people struggle with that game. I'm interested in playing that if it ever comes to console or whenever I get PC. That looks a lot of fun. What is it? I play a lot of and have played pretty much most Souls-like games, so um, having one with a high like I like higher difficulty. Like personally, like if you told me like we're gonna make a game where you do have to experience all of the bosses, you have to like learn dodge and move. Um, I'm all down for that. But even like, a lot of people think about that like that's like a Souls like thing or like a game that has like a different kind of focus. But like even in like those types of games, like people learn to melt bosses in one hit or yeah, or three hits and stuff like that. Like I've got videos on this channel from like a year ago of me playing Elden Ring and Lies of P, and especially my last Elden Ring run, like I was just killing things in like less than 10 hits. My whole thing was like no boss fight lasts longer than 90 seconds, you know, and pretty able to do that on most occasions. So like I don't know, people just like to kill things fast. That's why speedrunning is a thing, you know. People speedrun. Oh, I need more tablets. Well, wait, hold on. Let's see our breach point. Let's see our breaches. Oh, we got 300. We're on those. Oh, we're almost there on simulacrum splinters too. We'll have to run simulacrum. Dude, I ran so many simulacrums yesterday, and none of them. I didn't do any simulacrums that didn't drop a div. But yeah, I think the way you make us experience the bosses is simply to make the bosses much harder and give them, or make the ceiling much higher and give people a reward for doing it. But I mean, also, like, especially in the case of the pinnacle bosses, earlier in the league, I experienced all of their mechanics, like whenever I wasn't as powerful. But at this point, I'm just powerful enough to do that, you know? Like, I wasn't, the first time I fought, the first, 20 times I fought Zesht, I was, like, dealing with the hands coming out of the ground and everything. So. It's not like no one ever has to not deal with it. Just, you could even just drop things out of the bottom end of the loot pool and increase the difficulty. Like, stop dropping lapis amulets and amber amulets, and drop more diamonds and hoa, even though they're not really worth anything either. But like, just drop some shit out of the pool that's not really good. And I'm sure we might get some more Uber bosses this league. That's a possibility. Like if they're doing reworks of the end game, I could see like, for the bosses that we already have, getting an Uber for each of them. Like we had 3 versions of them before. Or 4 versions, and now we have 3. Maybe they're gonna go 3 in an Uber or something. Need more pinnacle action. Ugh. Not what I wanted, but I'll take it. I'll take it because it swinged. Did a little tink action. I mean, I think it's worth a couple exalts. So is it even worth a chaos? 1 chaos or 30 exalts. I think a chaos is worth more than, so we'll take the chaos. Thank you. I mean, right now, I think one chaos gets you like 200 splinters, so like, not the worst. Get paid for the attempt and then some. Hey, we broke over 30 million gold. Should do like a big gamba. Just gamba everything on amulets. Just try to get like +3 proj skills. But like even now, people aren't even looking for that stuff anymore. It's like gamba isn't even like worth it like that. Gold has I don't know. I don't even know what to do with my money. True. Yep, that's all people are doing with it. Yeah, I don't use gold for pretty much anything other than, the rare trade. And if I find a Ventor's box, but like that's pretty uncommon. speaking of trade, it'll be interesting to see when that anti-landmine scam warning patch comes to PoE 2, because they said they were going to bring it over. No more hiding multi-div, hiding a piece of something in your trade for like multi-divs when everything else is like an exalt or a few chaos or something. That's that'll be fun. I mean, yeah, it's for like whenever people like have like say they have like a bunch of Barias for sale or something, and they're all like an exalt, and then then one is snuck in for a div. Yeah, but yeah, I agree. I mean, I'm super careful about all that stuff. Like I've never gotten scammed. If anything, I've scammed myself um, by like not looking at something thoroughly. Like yeah, I've seen people get hit with it for a lot. Um, but yeah, I'm pretty specific about it. Like I only buy whatever comes across. Like you said, even if I have to go back to the person's hideout to buy it multiple times, I do that versus get scammed. Being scammed doesn't feel good. Let's buy 11 splinters.
Can I help? All right. Your order is registered.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever really been scammed. I think the worst thing, and it's like my fault, is I think I paid like full price, and it's probably like a version of a scam, but it's really on me. Whenever someone has like a precursor tablet for full price that only has one use on it, I've done that. Right. Oh man. Let's put these away. Yeah, it's pretty easy not to get scammed, I feel like. As long as you take like a second. But I guess like if you compare it to like the person to person trade, the person to person trade you also had to uh,
Everything here feels.
you have to highlight it, you have to look at it before you actually hit accept. So like that's like an extra layer of defense against like being scammed that you don't get in the hideout trade. So like having some sort of like honestly like even the first one you pick out, it should probably like warn you, be like, are you sure you want to do this? Just because there's that same option basically forced on you in person to person. I mean, what's the worst that can happen? It takes everyone an extra 1.5 seconds to hit, to read and hit a button. Like, I feel like that's worth the slowdown. Where are they at? Oh my god. Hey, an isolation. I finally. That's cool. Exciting. From what I know, the isolations are exceedingly rare to drop, so. The one thing that they could do is, I know that like people have said like they should highlight items that are sanctified a little bit more, because like people buy items that are sanctified and don't realize it. And I agree with that. I think that it's really hard to like at a glance to tell if an item is sanctified, unlike corruption. Corruption's really easy to tell. Like, I know it says it, but it's just kind of understated. They should just make it red, like the corruption is. What's our damage right now? 0.5 mil. It's pretty good. I think if Spark doesn't get nerfed somehow next league, I think that that's probably a good chance that I do a Spark build. Blood Mage Spark. But only if it doesn't get nerfed. There's a good chance it's going to get nerfed. Honestly, like my Spark build from 0-1 was like my favorite build I ever did. It wasn't even that good. People had better Spark builds. It was just like, I called it like the Cadillac, because it was like you just laid back and just like, you know, just shot your sparks and everything just died. Lightning Conduit just took everything out. Cast on crit. Or cast on shock, sorry. Yeah, cast on shock was so brutal. Like tier 4, like at the end there, I remember just like tier 4 Arbiter just melting him in like 2 conduits, just like boom. But you know, just seeing that lightning bolt come down. Come on. But yeah, this build's dead in the water. I'm sure Fubgun will make some sort of a Deadeye though. I'm sure he'll put one together. That's still brutal. That guy can't be stopped. Yeah, it's always gonna be good. I mean, like, I feel like it's hard to make lightning not good. They have to really just like make other things better. They have to make fire better, they have to make chaos better specifically. I feel like cold isn't bad, but it's always going to be kind of like a support item because of its ability to freeze and destroy bodies, frozen bodies. It just seems like more like a support kind of attack. I guess there's some crazy frozen comet builds though. Yeah. Yeah, it is. Honestly, I wish I had more cold damage so it happened more often, but I like my fire damage overwhelms my cold damage, so I mostly just leave burning bodies on the ground, which is also cool. I don't mind that either. I'm not sure if there's like any sort of benefit to them. Like, do they do damage over time when they're laying on the ground on fire like that? I don't know. Probably not. But if they did, that would be cool. I've never even looked into it. I guess it doesn't matter in Simulacrum though, they don't leave bodies behind. I feel like they want to give me the Megalomaniac Diamond this time. I don't know why I'm saying that. I just feel like Mark and Jonathan are like watching me and they're like, you know what, let's give it to him. Let's drop it in his game. Let's personally drop it in there for him. Honestly, not anymore. I used to. I get like so many filled up in a stash that I get like overwhelmed with it and don't want to do it. I don't even do jewels very much either. I just get like I used to do it I used to wake up every morning and reforge shit. But now I'm just like, eh. The things people want are so much more narrow now too. It's like hard to get something that people want. Every now and then I'll do jewels though. But like I'll reforge like metamorphosis diamonds. This is it, guys. I think this is the last tier, the last wave. We're gonna see that metamorphosis drop, or the megalomaniac. We're not gonna see a closed helm. We're not gonna see knight armor. We're not even gonna see melting maelstrom. God damn, closed helm again? I hate this game. Like I hate this. Jeez. I got like one megalomaniac last league, and it was like horrible. And this league, I've had none, honestly. I mean, I got an isolation. I should be happy, but I'm not. Superior dagger foots. Dagger feats. Awesome. That's what everyone wants right there. I mean, I miss crafting boots. Nobody needs boots anymore though, so like crafting them feels like a little bit much. Let's see, what is the isolation worth? I mean, 5.5, really, guys?
All right. Your order is
I mean, how many? I think I've got a few extra in there. Hmm. Okay.
Let's see if there are any takers.
Did I have that many? Yeah, I did. We're just gonna do it. We gotta get a megalomaniac. There's no saying no.
Everything here feels wrong.
Okay. Just run Simulacrum for the rest of the league. Just nothing but Simulacrum. Look for my mirror in here. Alright, no mirror yet. It's coming. Okay. Yeah, I should try to craft another pair of gloves since crafting's pretty cheap. Ones with rarity instead of attack speed. If I got a third socket so I could basically have the same attack speed, that'd be so money. We have, get it up to like, I don't know, 130, like 138 without the golden charm. With the golden charm, be over 150. That'd be tight. Bro's just standing there. So yeah, I wonder when the new league is going to be, December 5th or December 12th. It's got to be one of those two dates. If it's December 5th, man, we got like a very short amount of time between now and then for them to do their hype. Like at that rate, I feel like next week we would get the full announcement of like the date, and then the next week it would be like teaser season. We basically get teasers next week, and then the next week is the interview and the reveal, and then the next week is the release. Like that's crazy. That's crazy timeline. If it's the 12th, I mean, it just gives them an extra week for teaser season. It's not even that much more, but really compressed timeline to what they normally do for teasers. Oh shit, wrong. They need to move this guy away from the goddamn portal. He looks like the portal. He blends right in. Just killing some delirium monsters. I don't even know if you actually kill them. They don't leave bodies. I feel like they don't die. They just turn into like delirium fog. Where is that it? Okay. Where's my mirror? Whoa, double in here this early? That's kind of crazy. Well, they're dead, but it's still crazy. Everything I've ever wanted. Bolstered mitts. I want to get the double boss in this little area. That's what I want. Give it to me. Give me what I want. That the cat charm? Yeah. I like the cat charm. Just how I just like that it's a cat. Black cat charm. It's cool. Is it? I didn't realize. I guess I didn't notice. How expensive is it? I mean, can't be good, right? Yeah, no, it can't be. Hi, omniphobia. Damn, I can't believe I had such good luck in here yesterday and today, not so much. I feel like maybe they were like, do simulacrum, and that was just bait. They're like, you deserve your megalomaniac, we'll give it to you, and then they didn't. Instead, they just gave me a closed helm. Give me like 6 closed helms and a knight armor. Bruh, really? Dude, I better get a megalomaniac this time. Otherwise, I'm gonna cry. It can be a horrible megalomaniac, honestly. Just give me one. I like how some people will get a megalomaniac that has like dagger fucking skills on it. Like, what is that? What is that? Knight armor? Oh no, I got one more. I was gonna say, like, is that the end? She'd be like, oh my god, it didn't even show up on my loot filter. I was about to cry. I mean, I still might cry, but I'm still I mean, like, I'll probably cry. Oh my god, another closed helm. Hey, but we got a divine. Okay. Okay, well, you know what? I'm conflicted. God, these closed helms, man. They just need to stop. Stop giving them to me. Stop giving them at all. Just get rid of them. Get them out of the loot pool. Okay, we should buy some more tablets. What's my situation here? Yeah, I can buy them. Look them up. Let's see. This is the Yeah, we gotta divine from a summoning circle. That alone today is a win, you know? Just trash summoning circles. Oh yeah, like crafting right now is probably so good. Like a hysteria is like 5 chaos. Like you could like get yourself some horror boots and horror gloves, probably for like 5 divine. Like maybe 10 for both. Like I know like the boots are super easy to craft. You can easily get yourself some what the hell? Don't disconnect me. It's kind of disconnect me, isn't it? It's like there's too much going on in this hideout. Oh, there we go. Calm down. Okay. I need breach one. Well, just like basically boots like this that have 100% increased effective socketed items, and 30% movement speed. Like you can get the 30% movement speed and the effective socketed items on using essences. It's like they're super easy to craft. Like basically you just like you slam them for like I slam mine for rarity, but you could slam them for deflection, and then you add another suffix. You get the 100% socketed. Then you add a desecration. You don't like reveal it, and then up top you hit it with like a homogenizing and like a perfect exalt to get your two evasion and energy shields, and then you reveal until you get what you want on the reveal, which is usually a resistance. They're pretty simple. Like there's a pretty easy guide for it. Um, Let me see if I can get it up. So if you in that like it also works for energy shield. I'm not sure if it works for straight evasion the same way, but let me see here. I'll just link the crafting guide in chat. So yeah, if you go to the boot section, this is the crafting guide that I use for most of the stuff that I've crafted on this character. But the boots one is super easy, and the gloves one is super easy. There's a little bit more RNG with the gloves, but they're both very pretty easy, especially with the current cost of some of this stuff. But yeah, these boots like earlier in the league would probably be like 80, 100 plus divine, but I think I paid like I think that like now they're worth like maybe 50. Not I paid, but they're worth 50 or so, or less, probably less. They were worth 50 like weeks ago. Let's see. Let me get this breaches, rare monsters. Yep, wrong thing. Breach precursor tablet. Let's go a little expensive. Let's go a little cheaper. We'll do this one for an annul. Why is that so cheap? Because he doesn't know what he's doing. You don't know what he's doing. Half off. Yeah, take it. I'll take the more expensive one, I guess. I feel like Hollow Palm Monk is pretty cheap to gear up. Like it can go up pretty high in price, but like a lot of this stuff is coming down is pretty low in price at this point. Like especially like the evasion gear, like I can make a really good evasion chest piece pretty cheap. What was this one? Like yeah, 2,500 on that one. Pretty cheap. Okay, let's go down south a little bit here. Nope. I don't want waste stones, no waste stones. What's this? Rust Bowl, Hive, Trenches. Most of those suck ass, but Confluence I like. I don't really like C notes. We'll do this epitaph. Why not? Put these away. chaos right off the rip. I mean, okay. I feel like that's a lot of Abyss, holy hell. If only something would come out of it. Give me something. One thing that I felt like with the Abyss that really fell like flat was the Incubator Queen. Like what was the Incubator Queen's deal? I feel like there was no one did any, no one got anything good out of that. Like ever specifically. Like she didn't have anything special that she dropped, or it was like just like a shitty rare. It wasn't even like what is it? Like the one for the that always drops the fracturing orb on the cleanse maps. That's what kind of what I expected it to be like, but it just yeah. It's a shitty rare. Give me that. Whoa, 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 Nelly. Let's kill the boss and then do the breach. So the breach doesn't go into, I mean the breach is definitely going to go into the boss right now, so might as well kill her first. Wow. Love that. Love that for me. Oh my god, little wall in the way. Hey, how's it going, man? Just another day hoping for a mirror over here. Hey Joe, how's it going? Oop. Alright, that's probably everything. Yep. One monster left on the map. He can tell his friends about me. Real quick, what is the... No, they don't. They definitely don't. I wish they did. That'd be awesome. But no, there's definitely... I'm not doing anything like that, unfortunately. No charity for me. But everything does get more expensive. So, you know.
As soon as I can.
Or either gets more expensive or worthless. That's the benefit of playing the slate in the league. Is that a lot of the stuff, like the mid-tier stuff, is worth nothing, but you know, the good rare gear that you want goes in crazy in price. Let's do this Rust Bowl, why not? Spawn with stronger varieties. I'm not sure if when the last time I seen that was, or if I even ever noticed it. I'll throw this Giga 136 rarity in there. Personally, though, I do think that they should make like the currency drop or the just like in general, like they should like put like in like a shadow buff of rarity on maps for later in the league, just because there's so few people playing right now. I feel like it would make people play more. You know, I mean, I say that, but I'm gonna play anyway. You know, I'm gonna play anyway. So they got me by the balls. But then again, I'm not sure if like I don't want to say I don't think that they care that people play. They definitely care, but like they're also like kind of focused on like they switch their focus over to PoE 1 until they come back to PoE 2. And when they come back, by the time they come back to PoE 2, they're working on the next league, you know. Oh yeah. No, it's you can just get lucky. I mean, today I ran before I got before this morning I jumped on. I ran a map, got a divine. I ran a breach, got a wrathpith, and then ran another map and got another divine. Like I got I got 9 divine in 3 maps. Like sometimes you just get lucky. Yeah, no, and sometimes you just get so unlucky that you question it too. Well, you're just like, what happened? Did they, like, I've been totally convinced at various points that they have to shadow nerf things, like, without telling people, like, all the time. But, like, realistically speaking, it's probably not that. It's just that I had bad luck. Like, yeah, I've totally came in, like, or, like whenever everyone whenever I was doing the tier 7 farming, there was like one day where I got like 20 divine in like 20 maps, and I was like, this has got to be the best strategy ever. And then I got like then every other time I ran it, I got like 4 divine per 10 maps or less. And I was like, they had to have nerfed this in my sleep. They had to have done this, you know, in the meantime. But no, there was just one day that was just an extreme outlier, and I was using that as like the measuring stick for everything else, which is like actually, you know, it's important to identify the outliers and remember not to use them as to measure up to everything else, because otherwise you end up just disappointed as shit. It's like if you hit a jackpot once on a slot machine, you can't expect to go in and hit one the next day, you know? And even if you did, you can't expect to do it the third day. You know what I mean? It's like just it's just probability. This is gambling. This is just a very, very light form of gambling. To me anyway. It feels just like, especially whenever you start to use terms and think of things as in like, oh, I'm on a hot streak, or like if you've ever said like, I can't stop playing right now because I'm very lucky, you know that that's a gambling. Like that is a 100% something that a gambler says. You know what I mean? So like this is just a form of that. Get me out of here. Hold on. Yeah, well the other day, so like one day just the other day I did like maybe 10 or 15 breaches and I didn't get a single diamond. And then the other day I did 3 in a row and got 3 diamonds in a row. Like and like I'm pretty sure they're all weighted the same, like the diamonds. Yeah, the rarity on equipment is huge, for sure. I'm pretty convinced that it's such a huge boost. But yeah, sometimes you just get lucky too. I'm not even sure how much gear rarity really affects the that stuff. But like like pinnacle boss drops, because like they have like a percentage drop rate. for the item no matter what, as far as I know. Like, I think if you drop like a divine with like arbiter, then it's like, okay, that came from your gear. Right? I've had weird things like last league. I would like not play for 3 days. I'd come back. I'd enter a map, and the first map I'd enter, like right outside of the front, there would be like a Ventor's box, and I was like, "What are they doing? Are they doing this to me? Are they trying to tempt me?" Oh, that's crazy. Yeah, that's good. That's insane. My first, I think my first div this league was on like a, so like early this league, my first div I think was on like a tier 3 or tier 4 map. I think it was a tier 3, but I'm not 100% sure, so we'll just say tier 4. Um, and then like I got to my to the tier 15 maps, and I wasn't dropping anything at all. Like no good loot, no good divs, and I was like, maybe I should just go back and run tier 3 maps, and I just did that for a little bit, and it didn't work out really, but like, it's the superstition angle of it. Why is this one not letting me do this? Is there like a monster somewhere? Usually it means there's like a monster underground, but like I'm not triggering anything. In fact, there's only one more monster, and that's the boss. Okay, don't get to do that ritual. Well, I mean, there's nothing really in there anyway. Oh wait, no. Wait, did I do the? Oh, I thought. Oh, there was the there was the Nexus boss I forgot about. That's hilarious. Totally forgot about him. Funny. Okay, these are all cleansed now. Love me some cleansed maps. +1 to monster level. I love +1 to monster level. Ooh, trenches. I hate trenches. We'll probably run it though. I hated trenches last league, but there's maps I hate way more this league, so. Like, I don't like Grimhaven that much, and here we go. Here we are. I guess I like Grimhaven more than, like, Penitentiary or something. Okay, we're just gonna run straight. Right up the gut. Perfect chaos. I've had like 3 perfect chaos in 3 days. That feels kind of like a lot. Nice, nice. What are they up to? They gotta be low. And I sold mine, it was like 670 a couple weeks ago, so it's gotta be up there. Near 700 right now. Unless it's come down. It could have come down. I don't know. But that's awesome. Congratulations. At this point, those are the only things I'm like looking for. Divine are great, but they just sustain the journey. My one friend got a lock. I don't even think it was 2 days into the league. Yeah, they go up and down, fluctuate pretty hard. But yeah, I had a friend who got a lock like 2 days into the league, and he held on to it for a little bit, and he sold it for 90 divine, and he was excited to sell it for 90 divine. He was like, "This is great." Uh, little did he know. But I mean, like, he's probably actually, you know what? I saw him on Discord the other day, and it said he was playing PoE too. So he's still playing PoE too. Um, he's probably had more lock sense. He's probably had some mirrors by now. Honestly, I haven't checked in with him. He's a currency flipper. He loves that currency flipping shit. Whoa, all those exploded on me all at once. I know, like, sometimes the audio sounds like shit when you're just killing things really fast, but I kind of like it. I kind of like the sound of the audio just dying while you're trying to, like, especially with the Gloom Shrine, it just sounds like a shotgun hitting a wall. Sounds like thunder. Oh yeah, same. I'm running on a PS5 as well. So far so good, honestly, though. Like, it obviously doesn't perform as well as, like, a high-end PC, but, like, I've seen people who have high-end PCs, they crash all the time. Like, you know, I don't think anyone's immune to the fact that this game is not optimized at all. Oh, there's Heinecor's lock, I think is what he was talking about. Yeah, I sold mine for like 660 whenever I got mine. Like, whenever I got it, it was actually 676, and I was like gonna sell it, but I held on to it for a night because I just wanted to look at it in my inventory. I had no other reason to hold on to it. I was like, let me just keep this in my inventory so we get to admire it for a night, and then it dropped 10 divine in value. 15 divine. Which, whatever. It's fine. Not a big deal. Oop, don't want that in there. Yeah, and also, like, later in the league, they just do less stuff with, what is it? 10% experience gain. And they're like less interested in like fixing like crash problems and things like that later in the league. Like when they switch, especially when they get over to moving to working on PoE 1 stuff, because there's so few people who deal with console on PoE 1. At least that's what it seems. I don't want to talk for all the people's playing PoE 1, but definitely seems like there's many, many less people who play PoE 1. And I know why, because, you know, I tried it on PlayStation, and it was horrible. The optimization was, for controller, was nasty bad. In fact, on console, they did address one thing on console that I noticed, and it was something I noticed when I was playing, is that some of the premium stash tabs, like the gem tab, you actually couldn't use it on on controller. It wouldn't let you do anything in it. You could put stuff in it, but you couldn't take it out. Like you couldn't go in and pick something out of it. It was really annoying. You could, but you basically had to like use a regular stash tab and like put it next to the gem tab and put your cursor or your, highlight the inventory box you wanted that would correspond to the next one and then just switch tabs. That was how you had to get stuff out of it. It was really, really annoying. Yeah, honestly, like if they switched the PoE, like if they switched a few things about the PoE 1 controller setup, it could actually probably be a little bit more playable. Like if they had the same like binding mechanic, the binding is totally worse. You only get 4. Oh, whoa! Something slapped me. You only get 4 slots to put skills into before you have to use like your left or right trigger. You can get up to 12, but you have to use your triggers to access them rather than in this, we have, so many more, and then we could use our left trigger. If they just use that, like, I probably would have honestly played it a little bit more. That was one of my chief annoyances, was having to switch, use my triggers as much as I did. Let's go, drop another div for me, buddy. No. Dude, I'm chasing that summoning circle divine high. Maybe next league, maybe I'll start a guild. You can get pricey with all the stash tabs you have to buy, though. Good guild full of knowledgeable people to farm with would be fun, though. Get in there. Yeah, it's trenches for you. Tell you what though, trenches is good for no, not yet. You can't do subscriptions till you have 500 subscribers. Or you can so you can do subscriptions, you can't do memberships. But yeah, you can subscribe for sure, but yeah, I'm working on it though. We're working on it. I got to make more videos. Videos are where all the subscribers come from. I need to just bust out some more content. I'm gonna work on another video tomorrow. Let's see. Yep. That's why you clear your map sometimes is an omniphobia. Oh, just a few weeks, honestly. Maybe a month, 3 weeks a month for 3 or 4 weeks. I'd streamed before that, but I wasn't really putting much effort into it. I would like I streamed on Twitch for a little bit, but I was just more or less just putting on the stream and just playing a game and not really like trying to create content and stuff like that. Twitch also is kind of really hard to get into, at least for me, for like discovery. Um, it's kind of like if you actually think about how like Twitch works, it's kind of tough. So like if someone wants to find someone to stream to watch Path of Exile, they type in Path of Exile 2, and then all the streamers come up. But if you have like 2 viewers, you're gonna be at the bottom of the list. You know what I mean? Like there's no way to like to mess with that too much, unfortunately. But yeah, we're gonna be getting. Honestly though, like a few of my videos, like the guide videos I've done, those get me like the last one I did got me like over 100 subscribers. So I just need to do more content like that, and we'll be there soon. Okay, you don't want to do Flotsam Overrun. They don't have anything in them. They have like three pits: Flotsam and Lofty Summit. You don't want to do either of those. At least you don't want to put any effort into them. Nope, not really. It's actually really easy. I just hit the button that's like right above the D-pad on the left side. There's like a little button. It pulls up like take a screenshot and stuff like that. But then there's a broadcast option. You link your YouTube account, and then you can just like type in like what you want for the description and everything, and then it just goes up live. The only thing is you can't set a thumbnail from there. You have to go onto like your computer, and then you could update the thumbnail. But it's really not that hard. It's really easy. The only thing is that you don't get a lot of options. Like that's basically all you can do is that how I described it. You can't like I tried like 20 different workarounds to be able to like pump some background music in, like because I'm like this game is kind of like the sound is kind of annoying. If I could just pump a little bit of like background noise, background music in there, I feel like it would you know make it a little bit nicer. It'd be easier on me to not have to feel like I have to like be killing the dead air by talking the whole time. But there's no way to do it. It's really hard. Like you have to be some sort of a you know OBS savant, I guess. You'd have to like have a capture card computer. At that point you might as well just buy a gaming computer. Yeah, I'm hoping that Steam, like if that Steam machine has a better streaming client, has a really good like if it has any form of like OBS or any more way to customize your stream, I will get that versus getting a gaming computer. That thing looks pretty nice. And it seems like it's like $1,000 for the expensive version. That's like, saves me at least $500 or $600 from a PC. PCs are expensive. PCs are not cheap. Is it I remember when I first got out of high school, I decided to build my first PC, and it was so much cheaper. It was I think I built like a gaming rig in 2009, and it was like $350, and it was like pretty top of the not top of the line, but I could play any game on it at like pretty high, pretty much max graphics. But now it's like just now I can't even get a graphics card for that. And it's also like in a weird space right now where like buying a pre-built computer with the same specs is cheaper than building your own. Just seems super strange as well. Like, and maybe that's not in every case, but that seems to be in a lot of them, at least the ones that I looked into. I was like looking up parts next to the cost of pre-built, and I was like, this doesn't even make sense. I thought I could like save some money by putting my own together. is it you know, I don't do VR, but I did think that the glasses for the Steam Deck, the VR headset was kind of cool. Just the idea of like just playing your games, like sitting on your, you know, wherever you want. You don't need a TV anymore. You just put those on. Like it's super nerdy, but also really funny to do. Just sit out on the back porch, just like, you know, loving your game. Let's see, can't take that lightning damage. Fun. Okay, we can take this one. Don't want artifacts. I know, right? Think you're losing your shit. Did no monsters come out of that one? Really? My god. I do have a level 81 logbook. I dropped one of those earlier. Probably just sell it though. I'm sick of. I hate logbooks at this point. I'm like anti-expedition. I don't even know why I do them at all. I really hope that that expedition gets some love in the next patch. Like even just boosting some of the drop rates and stuff in it, because it feels so unrewarding. And their monsters are not easy. They're way harder than pretty much any other League mechanic monster. Like they're way harder than Breach monsters. Okay, nothing here. Wait, what's this going for? 2.5. Okay. Yeah, I guess.
Right away.
Mm-hmm. 15% rare monsters. It's kind of shitty. Okay. It's fine. Rust Bowl. Hive. These aren't super good. Oh, we got deserted though. I like deserted and I like overgrown, but it's gonna take too much time to get over there. Guess we go here. I know it's flotsam. Never mind. We don't want to do flotsam overruns. There's nothing in them. Steel, spring, forge is horrible. It's got like no mods on them. Augury, ugh, get out of here. Augury overrun. What do they think? What do they take me for? A fool? Does that even go there? No, it doesn't. I have to go here, here, and here. Where we go? Yeah. Yeah, we'll try that. Right, what are we doing here? Live thumbnail. 1 second, let me check my phone for something. Cool. Alright. Anything? Nope. Go this way. Oh, one of these useless things. I've never had anything good come out of these either. I don't think I've ever tanked. I don't think I've ever. Oh, where'd it go? Where did my strong? Where did it go? Oh, there it is. God, I got shroud walked all the way to the other side of the fucking map. Give me a divine. Let me talk some shit. I hate you. Nothing. Okay. I mean, it worked on the summoning circle. Is that another? Oh man, we got breaches. Pull up your breeches. We're doing breaches, guys. You know, I do like whenever you get the corruption and the abyss. Like, it feels like just a lot of, like, it feels so dense. The monsters coming out of the corruption, coming out of the abyss, turning into corrupted monsters. That's a good feeling. I'm gonna chase that feeling. Okay. Let's get out of here. Fill in this section. Ugh. I like how there's, in this map, there's these like little buildings that have shrines in them. It's like, thanks for showing me exactly where they are. I like that. It's a little... Let me go kill the boss real quick. Okay. Right. Yeah, it's kind of, honestly, like, that's one reason, like, I use the chaotic rarity omens. It's not even for the, I mean, it's for the rarity, obviously, but it's because the modifiers are actually all pretty easy for this build to deal with. Not so much if you're a blood mage, because there's a high chance that you're gonna get, like, the lack of recovery modifier, which is no bueno for blood mage. But yeah, like, chilled ground is okay. Oh, did I hit that? Oh, thank God. I thought I hit that. It also gives you the elemental resistance. Monsters have elemental resistance, which is good for you if you have Rakiata's Charm. Or Rakiata's Flow, I should say. It's... Interesting. Show points of interest. Maybe it only shows them if they're, like, unveiled or something. Get up here. No. Okay, that was disappointing. Wait, there's a summoning circle here? Okay, summoning circle. Do your thing. By do your thing, I mean give me a fucking divine. Nothing even showed up, bro. There's 50 monsters left, though. Well, 33 now. Okay. Must be down in this corner, mostly. Or not. Maybe in the top. This corner over here. Otherwise, I'm just gonna get out of here. Yeah, there's some. It's not all of them, but there's some. Okay. This is when you need a wisp. You need a wisp to sniff out the other monsters.
Have an order?
Did I sell something?
Can I help?
Oh. I was gonna say, what the hell? Okay. Spring. Sure. Yep, we got bloaters. Gotta watch out for the bloaters. Wait, was that Delwyn? Delwyn? Maybe not. Thought I heard him. Maybe like, is there a sacred wisp? Dude, stop shrouding. I like how it shroud walks me away from the boss I'm fighting, like, so that I can go fight like trash mobs. Nothing but crap. Okay, let's take this lady out. Okay. Let's go down and you take the checkpoint down to the breach. Oh my god, it's not that close to the breach. God damn. So like, how about you go for a walk? Come on. Tink me. $21. Yeah, like on the last map I was getting like 7 breach splinters. That one I'm getting like, this one I'm getting like 20. A little weird. Especially because I feel like breaches on this map pretty much suck. With it being so linear. Just picking up gold. My gold at 31 million. Can almost buy a house in California. Crap.
As expected. Indeed.
Okay, Bastille, you play nice. I want to hear the swing on this one. The tink, the swing. Oop, jumped off the roa. No bueno. Right up the middle, right up the middle. Like a fullback. Right into trees and shit. Go with the little. Use the corner map instead. And now this is the worst strongbox that ever existed. $30 million packs of monsters with nothing to drop. They're easily the worst. Yeah, nothing. Literally just a bunch of like what is that? Why is that even a unique strongbox? Why is that what is unique about that? It's like uniquely bad. Yeah, okay. Is it at least a perfect one? Worth it a null? Yeah, it is. It's worth it a null. I mean, it's worth it a null. Let's see if we can... I was gonna say, if you can get a little bit of quality on there, it'd be nice, but... Bro, okay, okay. We'll be coming around the mountain when we come. We'll be coming around the mountain. We'll be coming around the mountain. No, the wave. Okay. Let's go boss it up. Wow. Between them both, they dropped a Regal Orb and a Regal Shard. Crazy awesome luck. Make sure I get my Simulacrum Splinters at least. Jesus. I have to do something to make some money. Guess I'm going to be going back to the Simulacrum. It's like being forced to go back to a laundromat when your washing machine breaks. Oh, let me edit this real quick. Go. Yep. Okay. Penitentiary. Ooh, that's an experience gain one. Negative experience, which is good stuff. Is it gonna be something? You gonna be something? Okay, decent. You gotta give me a... Okay. Yeah, we can take that. I mean, it's not a tier 1, but it's good. It's good. We'll take that. Let me hit it with the old thingamajig. Or no, we gotta hit it with essence first. Let's go grounding. I mean, 35, yeah. That's about as good as we can hope. And then we go with the rib. Let's go down to the abyssal toilet. Drop our shirt in the loo. Bunch of shit. What do you expect? Okay. Well, these things happen. I mean, I could have used an echoes, but it's not really worth it. It's a slam and go. I don't need this either. Get this out of my life.
Someone is bound to
Oh yeah, I dropped this morning as well. An alpha howl. +1 minion skills. Not really worth a lot, but kind of cool. Cool to see drop. Dropped it in a simulacrum. Hey, that's what everyone likes. Jeweler's orbs. Hey, a fracturing orb. I like that. Do you like me a fracturing orb? Fracture your orb. that was another one, I was gonna get really excited. I mean, we'll just kill this guy real quick. Bro's gonna get cooked. I mean, negative 35, negative 36. And a 1 spirit. Horrible. That might be like the one of the worst I've dropped this league. Probably. One of the worst mentors. Seeing 1 spirit is disheartening. It's almost worse than not there being no spirit at all. Switch back to Nova. I mean, hey, at least there was a fracturing orb on this map. We're gonna do this really profitable expedition. Boom. Okay. What we got here? I mean, go away, bro.
I hope you know what you're doing.
Yeah.
Hope you unearth some ancient figurines.
What the hell is an ancient figurine, bro? I miss when we used to have like the yellow flags on the maps that on the expeditions that actually like told you if there was like a runic monster or whatever. Now they just sort of like randomly pop up. Okay. Gave me everything I wanted. Sweet. feel like the monsters are a scam on there. Like you basically need like a yellow chest to like. I'm not saying they never drop anything, but like they seem like it's pretty low chance. But also it's expedition. Everything sucks about it. Hey, a perfect rarity tablet. Nice. So it was Contrained shrines. Yeah, it's better than wastestones or gold. So. It's kind of decent though. 30% tablet. It's worth probably like 10 chaos or 12 chaos or something like that. Savannah? Cool. I like Savannah. Where are we looking at on our splinters here? 70, 300. So yeah, we're definitely doing that next. Maybe Zeshta's holding our mirror for us. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. You guys ready to gamble? Okay. Okay, good first try. I mean, I'll take 10 Vol Orbs. It's at least I'll use them. Okay. Orb of Augmentation. Great. We got 2 more. 20. I mean, I'll take the graders. That's not bad. Like I'll use those. And a Twilight Relic. That's a fucking pillar of the cage god right there. I haven't gotten shit out of those like almost ever. Oh. Yeah, stick and move. I mean, Abyssal Echoes, okay. I'll take. Okay, let's go hit this real quick. Gotta hit this while we have our Covetous Shrine on. Should have had the Covetous Shrine when I used the when I did the Researchers. I'm an idiot. Surely that would have given me a 10 Divine. I don't even know where that was. Oh, there's a Divine. Nice. Just what I wanted. We don't need no stinking Researchers. We make our own luck. We make our own luck. Like no monster markers. I
Monsters
mean,
lie in wait there.
sure. It's like no monsters pop up. That's hilarious. Hey! Oh! Hey! Oh, 81. That's an 81 for sure. Nice. Did that come out of an urn or something? A broken pot? Okay. Okay, guys. Let's go. Make sure there's nothing up here. I'm sure there is. There we go. I think all those 44 monsters are the hyenas surrounding the bro. Oh, now watch out for those spikes. They've taken me out before. Or the arrows, not spikes. Get him, Mufasa. Beat those hyenas up. Alright, let's do some pinnacling. Now that we've done... Oh, well, we're definitely gonna... we're definitely going to... use this Twilight Reliquary key. We gotta go get our Pillar of the Cage Gods. I think that's a good one. 10% increased. So, real quick here. I should do a map that has like, where I use triple isolation on it. And then do like one of these with like 30% more fracturing mirrors. Do like 3 of them so there's like just nothing but fracturing mirrors. That would just be fucking hilarious. Wait, was that the 10%? Wait. Or the 10%? Okay. By map bosses? Oh, okay, that's fine. Okay. So I have 84 delirium splinters, so we can get more of those. So we need like...
I'll post it right away.
Fine. Cool. Zesh first. Or no, we'll do a Reliquary Vault first. Everyone's favorite scam. If I ever make it a 20% experience before dying, I will start to use ameliorations. It just hasn't happened. Yay, my most favorite shoes. Yay, Corpse Wade. Yep, good to go. Actually gonna turn off dynamic culling. Just doesn't look as good, obviously. But it's a little bit makes some of the maps run a little nicer when there's so much delirium. Hmm. Yeah, sometimes it's kind of nice in the maps that really cook your shit. Like to put it on, it's a little bit better. Makes them run a little bit smoother. But like, Twisted Domain's pretty stable. I don't usually have too many issues here, so. But yeah, I was testing it earlier, just the performance, and it's definitely makes everything a little bit smoother. Like I said, especially with the delirium being like such a fucking killer. All that fog, the game can't handle fog. Hello monsters, they're there. This is when Zesh has our mirror, I can tell. He's just waiting to give it to me. Damn. They're not Zeshed either, so. Missed my first shot. Just went off to the side. I mean, no one wants this thing. It's ground trash. Oh, I accidentally picked it up. I feel so much worse about that now. I'm just gonna have to destroy it. Yeah, I wish we could still get white breach rings on here for crafting. That would have been cool. What do you mean, how do we die? It's not dying, it's like, just so I don't like lose as much experience, but like, I don't really, like, I'm not trying to level up at all. So like, I'll only really care about putting it on if I get like, at least 20% experience. And like, honestly, I haven't made it past, oh yeah, you die with the amelioration, it's just you don't lose 10% experience, you only lose 2.5%. instead of 10. Say you die, you just don't lose the experience. You save 75% of it. I think it's a Omen of Resurgence. Boost gives you full health whenever you're below a certain health. But you can still die with the Resurgence on from one shots. If something like literally takes all your health away in one hit, it won't catch it. And also, your amelioration only works once per map. Like, I don't know if it's the same for the other omens, but like I know ameliorations, if you have a revive on and you put another amelioration on, it doesn't save your experience the second time. They're a little bit quirky like that. I don't think I've used an Omen of Refreshment, only Resurgences and ameliorations. Maybe I've used a Refreshment, but I don't remember. Sorry. I think you'll still die, it's just you won't necessarily die, well, like, wait, what's the refreshment do? I don't even remember what the refreshment omen does. I know Resurgence gives you your health back, but... Hey, an Advarius. Pretty good one. It's not best, but it's pretty good. They're not worth all that much at this point. I'll probably vol it. Yeah, I think you can use her Resurgence and a Amelioration at the same time. They don't get in each other's way, I don't think. But I think like the Refreshment and the Resurgence maybe do. Let's see, I have them both. Yeah, that's just your flask charm charges when you reach low life, whereas this one fully recovers your life mana and energy shield at low life. Your refreshment's kind of bunk. I mean, it's not bad, it's just not awesome. Okay, let's go. Or wait, do I want to? I mean, is there any reason to like put a catalyst on? I mean, I guess we could do a catalyst for like. Wait, is there one for attributes? Yeah. I mean, sure. Hey, it went up. We got a perfect one. Oh, but it went down. What's the fucking elemental res? That sucks. But we overclocked it to 75, 85. Well, it's not totally overclocked because I didn't get the 15 on the implicit, but could be worse. What a rush. Okay. Okay, finish up with a little simulacrum here. Okay. Hopefully we can make the most out of this simulacrum. And by make the most out of it, hopefully we drop a mirror. Or a Heinekor's Lock. I will accept either. I will accept all tinks, actually. All tinks besides Jeweler's Orbs, Thawing Charms, what else? Brutus's Brains. I don't want any Brutus's Brains. Brutus's Brains can go fuck off. Watch this. Wave 1, Brutus's Brain. Okay, thank God. Dodged a bullet on that one. No, not at all. Whatever I bought mine, it was worth a div, and now I don't even think it's maybe worth an exalt. It's fucking hilarious though. I mean, I guess once you have one, you don't really need another one. Yeah, Brutus's... Every time I see a Brutus's Brain, I get upset. I don't even want to pick it up. And I don't. I stopped picking them up. I've got like 3 or 4 of them. Yeah. At the early in the league, they were something. They were divine, easy, at least. But yeah, I got a bunch, or at least I've had a bunch. I don't know if I still have them in my stash, but I should, unless I got rid of them for a single exalt or something, which is possible. But I honestly don't even think they had an exchange rate for an exalt when I checked last. I think it goes up and down. I think sometimes they're worth an exalt, sometimes they're not worth anything. Let's see. Yeah, I got 4. I saw one today drop, I didn't even pick it up. The wheels on the bus go round and round, round and round, round and round. This is the time that I get my Giga Megalomaniac, and not a closed helm or knight armor or a melting maelstrom. It's the time. It's my time now. Easy money. The shoes. Crap. Nobody wants those. They're not fresh. Damn. Oh shit, wrong thing. God damn. Cook 'em. Can't be good, right? No, of course not. Honestly, I feel like Deliberation, like, Nova's great, but I feel like Deliberation kind of performs a little bit better just because, like, nothing really survives it. And it's just, like, I don't know, a little bit tighter of a configuration of arrows. Hey, we can gamble that. We can see if that's gonna work out for us. I don't even think that they're worth all that much anymore, the Hand of the Dreamer, but I would like one. I'd like to see it just happen, honestly, just to see the change. I've probably only done like 5 or 6 this league, but I don't know what the probability is. It's probably really low, like 5% or something. You got cooked, bro. You got fucking cooked. But at least something tanked in here. That's nice. Nothing crazy, but it tanked. Bro. They're scamming me. Alright, let's go around the mountain. I wonder if my Zesh finisher effect ever came in. Check that. Nope. Lame. What the hell, guys? What the hell, GGG? I spend hours watching lame duck streamers like myself, only to not get my Twitch drop. I probably wouldn't be salty about it if they didn't say these are available immediately for Path of X to use in Path of Exile 1 and 2. They say that. They tell me that. And I believe them every time. I redeemed mine. I redeemed them all, and like some of them just don't work like yet. I think that like yeah, I don't know. I think having a timetable on redeeming them is kind of dumb too. It's kind of lame. Honestly, I don't need the Zesht hand clap. I mean, I'll take the Zesht hand clap. I want the hand slam. I want I want my treasurer. That's the one that I really want, and I have them. It just doesn't work in this version of PoE apparently. I'm gonna have to go complain on the forum or something. I got it! Yeah! Yeah, guys, we did the Megalomaniac. Do you think it's good? Do you think it's a good one? I don't even know what a good one is. We did it. GG's. Doriani, don't fuck me on this. Hefty unit? I mean, they sound like that sucks, but honestly, I'll just take it. I'll take it. We're happy. We're happy just to get one. We're also gonna. I mean, it's probably the only one I'm gonna give this league. I mean, I'm actually gonna run more Simulacrum. I like running Simulacrum. Let's do this.
Let's see if there are any takers.
Let's try this out. Then we're gonna do the.
All right.
Let's go. Boo. Oh shit, it gave me a fucking socket. It would have given me a second socket, whatever. I didn't put the socket in it. Oh well. Well. Whatever. You can't have everything. You can't get the worst Megalomaniac diamond and a Hand of the Dreamer in the same run. That ain't gonna happen. Let's see. Let's see what either of these is worth. Megalomaniac. Potent Incantation. Is that considered an enchant? Yeah, I guess. Basically nothing. Couple exalt and hefty unit. I feel like hefty unit is kind of nice, but I don't think anyone actually like needs it. And a null, so I can get. It's worth a null. I mean, it's not the worst, you know. And you know, there's nothing that have both of these on there, so who knows? Maybe this is a very specific combination that somebody's willing to pay like 500 divine on. Let's see, hefty unit. Yeah, looks like an annul for the hefty unit. What is potent incantation? Increase spell speed and cast speed. Stun threshold per strength. Yeah, that's definitely at odds with one another.
Someone is bound to buy that.
Yeah, that's not. That's probably not even gonna sell for that. Got these logbooks. I'll probably sell them. Sick of logbooks. Let's see, check the price on these real quick. I'm pretty sure it's 15. Expedition logbook. Item level 81. Area level 80, I believe. Is that how that goes? Or no, area level 81. Item level 80. Hmm. Oh man, they're way less now. They're like 8 chaos. I swear they were 15 like a day ago. Oh wait, there's only 2 up for that price. Someone just undercutting a little bit. So the guy's got a shit ton of them for a null. So like in a null. Fuck it, let's run them.
Welcome.
So, sure. Lashile, why not? Switch over to this one. Just that one annul isn't enough to excite me. I mean, 15 chaos, which is like, you know, an annul and a half, maybe I'd go for that, but
People fought and died here. Now all that remains is their trinkets.
first thing we gotta do is see if we can get any. What's our splinter route here? Oh, so there's only one horde over there. Or 2, there's 2. But there's no splinters near either of them. I mean, do we go for the horde or we go for the splinter? I feel like we go for the splinters. Just hope. Okay, so don't want artifacts. Guess we can probably take those all at once. Increased rare monsters, sure. Increased rarity and whatever, sure. We'll at least get this horde. We'll get both, actually. Be able to get these 2. Yeah, I'll take that. One more. Is there anything cool around here? Nothing really. Doesn't matter where we put it. Okay. Jump off. A couple of those. Ooh, 12 right off the bat. Give me them splinters. What is that? 32 already? Oh, damn. Yeah, definitely worth it. I mean, perfect regal, that's 15 exalt. 6 more of those, okay, okay. Okay, we're doing good. Making money. I mean, okay. Wow. Those used to shit out divines last league, I swear. I thought it applied at the beginning. Like if you plant all of them and then check your modifiers, it has them all right there as soon as you plant them. I thought. Maybe I'm wrong. We'll try it on the next one. We got another map. We got another one. Anything? I thought that's how it worked. We'll try it. Oh. I am far from the logbook expert. Oh, we don't need that. We go over to our homie, Daneg.
Finally, some hospitable terrain.
I like Lush Isle. I feel like Lush Isle is the one. What's the current exchange on those? It's 65. That's pretty good. Damn, okay. $22. Nice. It's pretty good. I'm gonna put it there and just hope it sells. Okay, what are we looking at?
People fought and died here. Now all that remains is
Okay,
exile.
there's some good ones over at this side. There's some down there on the bottom left, but that's kind of it for the main bulk of them. How about the hordes? It's on the, what, one horde at the bottom, so that's not bad. We can make that happen. At least we got one of these right here.
Are you sure about that one? Seems risky.
Yeah, I'm sure about it, buddy. Oh, don't want that. Bad. Oh, didn't even see that one on the map. Crap, we're gonna have to mulch over something. Or we can come down here and at least hit these monsters. Oh, can't hit that. This might not be the best placement on it, but whatever. Go down here. See. Oh man, we can't get both of those really. No, we can probably get these two. Hmm. Probably not. Yeah, we're not gonna make it to that. So we take. We'll just take the coalesce corruption. Maybe we'll get a good rare out of it or something. Alright, not my best placement, but we'll get some splinters anyway. Yeah, we definitely made like over double what they were selling for on that first one, so. And this one's not looking too shabby either so far. Where are you at? 33? Okay, it's like 11. Oh shit, I shouldn't be opening them. I'm in such a bad habit. Okay, we're not gonna open the hordes though. We'll keep that guy. Yeah, it doesn't look like they actually changes. Maybe you're right. Maybe you are right. I'll have to remember that. It's gonna be a hard habit to break now. Yeah, I think you're right. I think that might have triggered more drops. Where is this one? Yeah, we got 50, so that's it's a decent drop. What is that? Just beast skin? Just beast skin? Oh wait, we gotta go get the horde. Yeah, I think you're right. At the bottom, modifiers and remnants applied to monsters and chests that are excavated from the explosive that destroys the remnant and all subsequent explosives. So yeah, I guess it has to happen after. Whoopsie. Either way, not a bad haul. Definitely made more than the current market rate, which is like 8 exalt or 8 chaos for one for a logbook. How many did I get? It was 54.
I'll post it right away.
Sure, that'll fluctuate and someone will buy it. Let's see, what's my current haul? Let's go and cash some things out here. 3 graders, 12. Nice. Anything else really worth it? I guess this is probably better. And yeah,
I'll post it right away.
take that. I got 6 of these. What are they worth in chaos? 1? Yeah, I'll take the 6. Perfect. Nice. Almost 2 div there. Is that worth 9? I'll take that. I think that's 2 div now. Oh my god, no it's not. Actually, let me go back to my stash because it doesn't actually trigger everything you have until you actually like look at it in the stash for whatever reason. Bug dash shit. Breach. Yeah.
Let's see if there are any takers.
And then Esh. got to be 2 now, right? Yeah. No, it's not. I need 2 more. Liquid Despair. No. Fear. No. Disgust. Yep.
All
Oh,
right.
there we go.
Your order is registered.
Grab those divs. Nice. We got some left over. Alright, not bad. Not bad, not bad. Alright, I think that's gonna be it for the stream, guys. I'll be back. I'm trying to think if I'm gonna be back tomorrow. I should stream tomorrow. Probably gonna be another later one. So, gotta get tires put on my car. So have a good rest of your night. I'm gonna chill for a little bit, do some more currency exchange. But other than that, see you around. Oh, be sure to subscribe and like the videos and stuff like that. Don't forget.